Good afternoon, or whatever part of the day it is for you. I'm Burt Goldman, the American monk, and today, March 15th, 2008, I'd like to talk to you about the principle of happiness. A few years ago, I was in the beautiful country of Oman. I was working there doing a few private classes, and I met this gentleman in Muscat. And he told me a story that I'd heard before. I didn't mention that I'd heard it in Greece, and I think I heard it in Paris and London as well. This time it was about a sultan of the 15th century, perhaps 16th, who got all of his wise men together and he said, I want you to take all of the world's knowledge and put it in one book. And then I'll read the book and I'll be as knowledgeable and smart as anybody else in the world. Well, they did. But the Sultan was an impatient man. He didn't want to read an entire book, and so he set a new task before the wise men. He said, I want you to take all of the world's knowledge now and condense it into one chapter. And they did. Well, he wasn't satisfied with that either. Had them work on it again and again until he had it down to a page, and then a paragraph, and then a sentence. Still dissatisfied, he said, I want one word, encompassing all of the world's knowledge. And the wise men did it. And the Sultan, he looked at the word and he said, I'm satisfied. And then there was a war, and the word was lost. Well, I've been looking for that word for a lot of years, and I think I've found it. And the word is attitude. Now, when you first hear that word, you think, well, how in the world could that be involved with all of the world's knowledge? How could all of the world's knowledge be defined by one word? Attitude. Is it a metaphor for something? No. Let me explain that word for you. Perhaps I can exemplify the word by giving you the 5 principles of happiness first. Let's talk about happiness. 5 principles of happiness. Number 1, if you like something, enjoy it. We like so many things, but there are other things that prevent us from enjoying those things. Guilt, for one thing, the media for another. So many variances of emotions that prevent us from enjoying things that we like. If you like something, enjoy it. What if you don't like it? Well, if you don't like it, avoid it. What if you can't avoid it? If you can't avoid it, change it. But what if you don't like something, you can't avoid it, and you can't change it? Now what? Accept it. Accept it how? Now here comes attitude. You accept it by changing your attitude towards it, the only thing that you truly have control over. But how? Well, let me tell you a story that exemplifies attitude change. A student of mine, he had an aunt that would drive him crazy. He loved her. But whenever he visited her, he cringed every time she said his name. Why? Because she had a very loose upper plate, and it was comfortable. She didn't want to change it. He'd offered to change it by buying her a new denture plate, but no, she liked it. Every time she said the word S, her top plate fell on the lower plate with a click, and my friend's name was Sam. Well, you can imagine. He would go and he'd visit his aunt. He'd be there for 2 or 3 minutes and said, tell me something, Sam. And the clicking would drive him crazy. How do you change your attitude, he asked me. Well, you figure it out. And one day he did. He bought himself one of those little clickers, that count, a counter. And he visited his aunt and he thought to himself, if her teeth click like that 21 times while I'm visiting her, I'm going to buy myself a brand new 63-inch flat screen TV. Now he's looking forward to the clicks. He goes over. Oh, hello, Sam. She clicked 1. And as the visit goes on, he's there for 10 minutes. He looks and he sees, oh my goodness, it's only 12 clicks. I got to hang around a little longer. After about a half an hour, his aunt was getting tired of his company and she said, Sam, I got things to do. And Sam looks at the clicker and it's 18. He's only got 3 to go. He says, well, just a little bit more, Auntie. Well, he finally stayed, and it was the most pleasant visit she'd ever had. And he enjoyed it as well. Changed his attitude. Now he was looking forward to the clicks. Now, that kind of exemplifies attitude. How can you use it? Well, you know the 5 rules of happiness. The 5th rule, if you can't avoid it, you can't change it, accept it. But what if you don't accept it? This is also the principle of unhappiness. If you don't accept it and you don't like it, you're going to be unhappy. I hope this has been a bit of help for you. You can get much more if you click on to theamericanmonk.com and get my 7 free lessons. They are absolutely free and they're very valuable. They're very valuable. Of course, I do have things for sale too, but that's not what this is all about. I really would like you to go and get my 7 free lessons. Go to theamericanmonk.com. You'll be glad that you did. Thank you very much. This is Burt Goldman, the American Monk, signing off for now. Look for me. I'll be back. And the next thing that I will be talking about will be the 7 principles of Hermes. Very interesting stuff. Thank you again.